So, what are the male voice types? Tenor, baritone, bass are the most common male voice types that we know. Tenor voices are the highest of the male voice. Baritones are the next lowest after tenors, and then bass baritone, and then basses. There are more specific male voice types, but our focus will be on standard male voice types today. Richard Miller explains that male and female voices have two passaggi, but only male voices have the zona di passaggio in between the two passaggi. Also, men have an additional register called falsetto. Despite the difference in registers, all male voice types have chest, mixed, and head registers, and therefore, all male voice types must learn how to mix into head voice in order to achieve a healthy passaggio approach. This chart shows the approximate register events in male voices. Where passaggi happens in each voice type is fairly expected, but you have to remember that no voice is exactly like another in its mechanism, so use this chart as a reference. For men, there is an additional register, the falsetto. Falsetto is another Italian term, and it means false voice. It is a very distinguishable quality of sound. The falsetto is different from the head register. The falsetto is a much thinner use of the vocal folds and therefore produce a much lighter timbre than the head voice. The falsetto is often used for a special sound effect, so it's not recommended to use as your standard vocal approach. The falsetto is an octave higher of the normal male voice and used to imitate the female voice. The male voice, which sings primarily on the falsetto voice, is called a countertenor. Now, the lowest male voice is Basso Profundo. The Basso Profundos should include vocal fry in their daily exercises. I will demonstrate the vocal fry in my soprano register, so you bass students will have to bring down a couple of octaves for your vocal fry practice. Let's start the exercises. I'm a soprano, so I know it would be challenging for male students to imitate what I'm demonstrating. I will try my best to describe the mechanism as much as possible. The first exercise is particularly good for the tenor voice. The order of the vowels used in the first exercise is A, E, I, O, U, E. So, say the vowels with me a few times before you practice this exercise. Tenors. A, I, O, U, E. One more time. A, I, O, U, E. Good job. It is true that the upper range must be built upon middle range. After plenty of practice in the middle range, gradually expand this exercise to higher notes. Tenors, your general zona di passaggio is between E4 and A4. This exercise is widely spread, so when you start the exercise, already mix your voice into head voice. Now it's time for baritones and basses. This exercise uses nasal consonants N and M, which helps singers to find good resonance as well. Start this exercise in the easy speaking range. The words are nane, 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 na, and mame, 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 ma. Be careful not to spread your sound on is. Hey, baritones, remember your zona di passaggio is between B3 and E4. Basses, your zona di passaggio is between G3 and C4. When you sing through your passaggio zones, you need to negotiate to mix your head voice and adjust your vowels. Start this exercise in your comfortable range and go up to higher register. This last exercise is particularly for basses. This is vocal fry. The first part is simply vocal fry. Then we will go down to a triad, then back up. On the lowest note of each triad, please use your vocal fry. Start the exercise in your lower range. We will sing on the O vowel. The negotiation of the passaggio needs two methods, mixture of the head voice and vowel modification. For the mixed voice, your ears should be tuned in and consult with your voice teachers. Remember that the evenness in the zona di passaggio will enlarge your range and increase the vocal quality in your higher register. So how you treat the zona di passaggio is important to achieve consistency in your voice. To help more, we'll talk about vowel modification in the next video. Thanks for watching.